Alright, I'm back. I wanted to finish up this little explanation video on my Youngling MK1. Um, so to get the blade out, all you have to do is this thumb screw right here. That is your blade retention and also chassis retention. So don't take it all the way out, just loosen it enough that the blade comes out. Now if you do pull it out all the way, it's okay, just screw it back in nicely. Just be sure it is threaded, so just be sure it's threaded back in correctly. And when it's out, I like to keep it screwed in all the way so we don't lose it. And there you see the CC Sabers NeoPixel connectors down there in the bottom. You do get about 3/4 of an inch blade depth in there, the same as any thin neck saber like a Luke Hero or an Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's all about the same blade depth. Now the chassis inside, to get it out, what you do is unscrew the back, real nice and simple, and there you see the speaker pod kind of sticks out a little bit. Just grab that, pull it right out. There's your smuggler's outpost, 14 pin pixel switch PCB connectors, and there's the 6-rail counterpart to it. All those pins make perfect alignment with those rails in there, so, and that's why it really doesn't matter which way this goes in, because it's circular rails, and each one of those circular rails fits up with those. So it's pretty nice and convenient. You don't have to worry about it which way it goes in. To get the battery out, because it is so tight and small, I like to use a Q-tip actually, and there's a little spot in the back side there. You see a couple wires going around the outside. Just put that in the middle there against the battery and give it a good push, and it comes right out. And it is the 18650 protected removable battery that it'll take. And storing it, always store it back inside, just so that way none of those pins get damaged or anything. Now when you're putting your cap back on, you want to be careful, because these are 1950s junior flash tubes. They're small flash tubes, so they're vintage and they can be tricky. And if you misthread this and crank it on, see right there, it's not right. Go backwards a little bit. Until you feel it getting on. There it is. And you can finish screwing it in. Just don't misthread that and crank it on, because then you're gonna have a hard time. It'll be ruined. Power switch is the top here. That is the main power switch. And also, the reason I did that's with the storyline of this being a Youngling's lightsaber at the new temple from Luke. That's a good safe spot to put it. It won't be accidentally hit and cause a Youngling to accidentally cut off his friend's arm. So it kind of makes sense to me. And then the auxiliary is underneath the clamp card here. That's a light push on that. We'll click that. These brass plates on the side are all hand cut, hand filed, and they were just a standard mill finish, and I polish them, but it's not a mirrored finish by any means. It's just a standard mill polish, so you'll see some light scratching and mill marks in it, just like the hilt itself being a vintage tube. There's going to be some markings on those, so just be prepared to have those. Your crystal chambers inside there, tucked away nicely in the fixed upper section. And that's pretty much it on it. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to comment on any of these videos and just let me know. I'd be glad to help out.